While hiking in the mountains, he noticed an incredibly beautiful stone. The very next moment, just as he reached out to touch it, a snake bit him. He was about to call the hospital right away, but in his panic, his phone slipped from his hand and fell deep into a crack. Almost instantly, the wound started burning like fire. He knew a rattlesnake's venom could kill within minutes. Without wasting time, he used a knife to cut that spot and tried hard to suck out the poison. But instead of easing the pain, spitting out the poisoned blood made his entire arm go numb. He realized that if he didn't reach his camp immediately, he'd die right there. He rushed back to his camp and suddenly drank a lot of water. He kept fighting to stay conscious, but eventually his eyes shut. When he woke up around midnight, he suddenly couldn't feel his right arm. Lifting it up, he saw it was badly swollen. A few moments later, he passed out again. He had no idea how much time had passed. Then he felt a faint light somewhere nearby. The good news was that someone had spotted him, but the strange thing was, instead of helping, they ran away as if escaping a deadly disease. Days later, he finally woke up. His wound had mostly healed. He decided to go back home, but when he saw his car, he froze. It looked like it had been sitting there for years. Without thinking too much, he started the car and drove off. On the way, everything felt wrong. The town that was once full of noise and life was now silent, like a graveyard. The town's only supermarket was completely destroyed. Even worse, a dead body was lying inside. He was totally confused. As he kept driving, he saw an entire intersection covered with corpses. Then a road sign suddenly reminded him of something. He immediately turned the car and sped toward his house. That's when the radio revealed the truth. He had been in a coma for 3 weeks. During that time, a highly deadly virus had spread across the world, wiping out almost all of humanity at an unbelievable speed. When he reached home and saw his parents' condition, he had no choice but to accept the reality. After searching the town for days, all he found were rotting bodies. Refusing to give up, he decided to head to a big city. But the city was just as empty. Most machines were still running on electricity, but the glowing lights and that silence felt terrifying. Exhausted, he finally accepted everything. He checked into a 5-star hotel and relaxed in an open hot spring. And then, suddenly, his life took a turn. He met other survivors. He was shocked, but after talking, the full truth came out. No vaccine were made that worked on that. The virus was far faster and deadlier than anyone could imagine, and humanity was gone before it even understood what was happening. So what happens in the next part? Subscribe to the channel to find out.